This is the Southside School of Financial Freedom Market Report and Small Account Update for the week ending December 7th, 2024. The market finished mixed this week. The Dow Jones Industrial Average decreased minus 0.28% on Friday and was down minus 0.6% for the week. The S&P 500 increased 0.25% on Friday and was up 0.96% for the week. The Nasdaq increased 0.81% on Friday and was up 3.44% for the week. Looking at the week, we can see that there were 9 up finishes versus 6 down finishes for the major indexes. On Monday and Tuesday, the Dow Jones Industrial Average finished down, while the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq finished up. On Wednesday, all the major indexes finished up. On Thursday, they all finished down. And on Friday, the Dow Jones Industrial Average finished down, while the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq finished up again. How did you do? My small account finished 4.26% higher and generated cash flow of 2.43%. Even when the market falls and or my account doesn't do well, I still get income or cash flow by selling covered calls and naked puts. This method does not only guarantee cash flow or income, it can also beat the S&P 500. I created a watch list I use to determine which options of stocks that I may want to sell. Looking at my watch list from the week, the strongest performer on the list was SoundHound AI Incorporated, ticker symbol SOUN in the second column. It was up 12.6% on Friday and increased 61.22% for the week. SoundHound AI Incorporated is a voice and artificial intelligence company that offers voice and artificial intelligence solutions that let businesses offer artificial conversational experiences to their customers. The company's technology applications enable humans to interact with surrounding objects in the same way they interact with other humans, by speaking naturally to things like mobile phones, cars, televisions, music speakers, coffee machines, and so on. SoundHound Voice AI delivers speed and accuracy in a number of languages to produce to product creators across automotive, TV, and customer service industries via AI-driven products such as smart answering, smart ordering, and dynamic interaction, a real-time multimodal customer service interface. Looking at a summary of results, SoundHound AI has increased just over 608% year to date. I generated cash flow from SoundHound this week. This week, I generated cash flow from selling 6 different option contracts, 2 calls, and 4 puts that range from $7.34 to $40.34. So it was on Monday. I sold 2 puts, one for $40.34 and one for $20.34. On Tuesday, I sold a put for $24.34. On Wednesday, I sold a call for $20.34 and I sold a put for $7.34. On Thursday, I sold a call for $14.34. That is a total of $127.04, which is not a lot of money, but the account is small. $127.04 in cash flow was 2.43% of my account value. With this system, the cash flow money is free and clear. You can take it out of your account and spend it or leave it in to build your cash balance and or invest it. If you want to increase the amount of cash flow, I would have to use a larger account. For example, to 10x the cash flow to $1,270.40, I would use a larger account, and instead of selling one of everything that I sold, I would sell 10. This strategy is guaranteed to produce cash flow immediately and every week that it is applied. However, it does not guarantee the amount of cash flow from week to week, nor the value of your account. The amount varies and the account value varies. Despite the variations in amount and value, the goal is to generate cash flow and beat the S&P 500. Please note that most professional money managers and their strategies do not consistently beat the S&P 500 every year. They usually lose, and they lose by a lot. Last year, this method beat the S&P 500 by almost 12%. But in 2024, my account is up 9.22% versus 27.88% up for SPY and S&P 500 ETF. That's a difference of 18.66%. So I am losing to the S&P 500 by more than 18.5%. Bitcoin Watch. Bitcoin increased 3.38% this past week and is up almost 36% from its previous all-time high. It is up almost 139% year to date. Some people believe Bitcoin is the most transformative financial asset in 1,000 years. I think the best course of action is to dollar cost average, that is DCA, into the S&P 500 and DCA into Bitcoin at a 30 to 70% ratio for the next 10 years, and or up to when you have invested at least $10,000. In fact, I have implemented a similar strategy where I have a portfolio that is about 80% in a Bitcoin ETF. After 25 weeks, it is up 45.43%. The S&P 500 ETF SPY is up 11.98%, and the cash flow system is up 25.32% in those 25 weeks. What do you think? What is your strategy? Do you know how to produce cash flow every week and beat the S&P 500? Do you invest in Bitcoin, which may prove to be the smartest investment of the decade? As you develop, analyze, and implement your strategy, please check back to see how my small account and my Bitcoin dominant account performs against the S&P 500 from week to week by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you.